huffing and puffing, but it's only 70 degrees out right now. The air is pretty still and we're going uphill here. It just poured rain and there was a little bit of thunder, so I gave Dodger a quarter pill. Turns out that's not quite enough. Like, I need to give him at least half a pill, even though the bottle says 1 to 2 pills. But half a pill knocked him out the other day, just the right amount. So we took a nap in the trailer and waited for the storm to pass. And it's pretty much passed, but there's a lot of clouds up here and we can still hear thunder in the distance. We're probably 1.5 miles from camp right now on this road that really doesn't get used that much, apparently. And check out my shoes here. I mean, that's a few pounds right there. So when I'm walking on this road, oh geez, well, you can see that. When I'm walking on this road, picking up all this mud on my boots, it's making my boots pretty heavy. So I'm trying to walk in these areas where it's rockier, on the side here in the grass. I mean, it's really nice out. There's not really many bugs out, which is a real plus. There's flying ants out right now, but that's not a big deal. There's a fly. But I'll tell you, like, after a rain here, it just seems so different. I think Echo's smelling something, and I wouldn't be surprised if we run into some elk or at least some deer out here right after this rain. And there's this hill up here, which we might go up a little bit, but I don't think we're gonna make it up to the top. It's muggy right now after the rain, but it's nice because there's really not too many bugs out. And it's cool to get away from the main part of camp, which, like I said, is about 1.5 miles back there now. I'm trying not to huff and puff, but I just knocked off probably like an extra 8 pounds of mud off my boots. And yeah, you can see this road doesn't get used that much. Well, I guess people are going around this way, but there's this tree down here in the main part of the road, which, like, back home in the Northwest, someone would have cut that tree out of the road within like the day, because there's enough people driving in the forest up there. I'm talking like in the Cascades, and everybody up there has, you know, something to cut a tree out of the way. There wouldn't have been a tree there long enough back home. There wouldn't have been enough time for someone to make a new route around it. That tree would have been cut out within a day or two. Some bones up in this tree. I'm sure somebody put these bones up here, but it makes you wonder, like, you know, did a mountain lion take its prey up there, you know, killed something, or grabbed a leg from a dead cow or something and took it up this tree and then just rested it there and came back to it and took parts from it, and that's what's left? I guess it could be. It's kind of jammed in there, kind of weird. There's definitely some elk scat up here. Echo's eating grass. And I heard some branches breaking over here a little bit. So it could have been something running around. We're camped near Bearizona. B-E-A-R, Izona. It's like this drive-through park where you can see a bunch of captive bears. This seems like bear territory to me. I mean, we're right near Bearizona, really. I mean, I know they're captive bears, but some of them, I'm sure, are native to this area. And I feel like there's definitely would be bears here. And I've seen some scat that could be bear scat, but it was probably just coyote scat. But it was dark black. A lot of times back home in the Northwest, the bear scat is like dark black. But it'll be like in a pile, and this was more like, it was shaped, you know, more like dog crap. But there was quite a bit of it, so it would have been a big coyote. And it was kind of strange to see it so black. I wouldn't be surprised, like, if I see a bear walking around. And I feel like if I was a bear, I would come out like right now, like right after a rain, to see what kind of stuff got stirred up. So it wouldn't surprise me at all to see a bear just walking around up this hill. This feels like a different area to me. Like when I hike around like this, like right now, like it feels like a different country to me. Like I'm just in a completely different area. Like I feel like there could be monkeys like in the trees up in there. I don't know why, it's just, you just get a feeling about places. Echo's wandering off a little bit. He keeps hearing things and I keep hearing things. I'm gonna take a break here. Right here where it's clear. Give the dog some water. And have a little snack. And decide if I'm gonna hike up more up there. Dodger's already eating grass. Look at Dodger's laying down over there eating grass. He's tired. You give him like half hour rest out here and he'll be good to hike back or keep hiking. He's pretty strong for his old age. And he lets me know when he's done. Echo hears something. So sometime I'll show you what I keep in my day pack. You want some water? Yeah, he wants water. I didn't bring much water. Usually, this is 2 liters here. Usually it'd be mostly full. But since the sun wasn't out, I didn't bring that much. I brought probably 1 liter. So I always bring the dog bowl and some water and my sit pad, which is just Reflectix that you can get at the hardware store. And this is one of the best things to have because you can, you know, this piece is big enough I can lay down on it if I want to take a nap. I can fold it up if it's rocky to give me a nice cushion. You know, you see it gets pretty thick. It doesn't retain mud and water. So in a situation like this where there's a lot of mud, I can sit down on it. And then I always bring my hat. And I brought a rain jacket this time too, because it's supposed to possibly rain. Oh yeah, there's a loud pop up there. I would guess that it's just branches creaking from holding the water, because they're so dry, they soak up a lot of the water, as opposed to it just falling off of the branches. So I think it's just creaking branches, but it could also be animals that are hearing me talk out here, so they're kind of moving around, you know, like deer and elk. But I was just thinking, you know, there could be mountain lions out here too, which would be pretty interesting. I've seen a mountain lion before in the wild. Only one time. There's definitely something walking around over here, up in that hillside. I swear I hear something even closer right over here. So I'm gonna tie up Echo. So this is my snack. Water, mandarin, and a fig bar. At some point I'll show everything that I carry in my day pack because it's one of the most important things right now. It's really important to have everything that I could possibly need in here in case, you know, the dogs get hurt. Things for like bee stings, emergency stuff like a whistle, possibly like I have an emergency sleeping bag, which I don't think is in here, but I do have this monocular. So I'm going to keep this out right now in case I hear something. I can zoom in and see if I can spot it. Because I am hearing things out here. If you're out alone, you always hear things. So I'm happy to have my dogs with me because they make me feel pretty safe. You know, having an extra set of eyes. Like Dodger always does this thing where he faces away from me. So he's usually looking in the opposite direction that I'm faced. So I've always got that set of eyes behind me. And then this guy, he's really curious. So one of the three of us will sense something before it gets too close. And that gives you a real sense of safety. Here's one of the things I'll show you I keep in my backpack. And this is charged up. It's a battery pack. You can see the lights right there. It's got 3 lights and there should be 4 for full charge. Now with backpack, you know, everything had to be really lightweight. So I take the smallest battery pack I could find. The shortest cord I could find to keep the weight really light. And I have this little adapter so I can adapt to a USB-C, and that just goes on here on this lightning plug. So then I've got basically 2 cords in one. And this is an inner tube tire wrapped around here. They call them Ranger bands. It's just an inner tube tire that you cut, and so you have rubber bands. But then I have this device underneath this Ranger band, which is pretty cool. I'll show you what it does. It's nice that I always have it with me. It kind of looks funny, like it just kind of looks just like a circuit board, which is exactly what it is. You just plug that into any USB slot that's powered, and then watch this. If I just touch right here, it gives me a full range of light. And if it looks like it's blinking right now, it's not blinking in real life, but if you tap it, it dims down, and you can pause it at any strength, so you can go way down. So this way I have this light that doesn't weigh anything, and you can see it's got a little hole, so you can put it on your keychain or whatever. I got this thing on Amazon. I guess I'll see if I can find a link. It was like, I think it was $1.98. Might have even been less than that. So I don't know if it's the same price now, but it should be. I've had it for years actually, but that's just nice to just throw in with the battery pack, because then I've always got a light if I need it. And then of course the battery pack charges my phone with this little cable. That's like my electronic kit that I take with. That's always in my day pack. You happy, dog? You happy? I got one more thing I'll show you that I carry in my pack. I got one bug bite on my arm, so I thought I should pull this out. This is DEET-free bug spray, and this works really good with mosquitoes. It says repels mosquitoes for up to 6 hours. I would say like 45 minutes, and then you got to reapply it. But I really like this stuff because it's more natural. It's got, the main ingredient is oil of lemon eucalyptus. So there's no DEET in it, which I know DEET works the best, but you know, DEET's not good for you, and it also melts your gear. It can melt like plastics and stuff like that. And this stuff, you know, you can use it as much as you want. It's just a lot
safer, so that's why I like it. You know, other people like different things, but this is what I use. And like I said, it does say 6 hours, but I would say it's really only like 45 minutes, maybe an hour, and then you got to reapply it.
Dodger's got mud on his paws, and so he keeps doing these funny kicks. Let's go, Dodge. Let's go. Let's hike. Come on, let's go. He keeps doing these funny kicks to try to get it off. It's flat up here. So the top of the hill is right there. We're pretty close to the top. And I'm surprised I went this far. But it's just so nice out. It's a little muggy, but you know, I only got that one bug bite so far. So, and since the sun's not out, if the sun was out, it would be so hot. He's kind of freaking out, but it's just mud. He just has mud on his paws. And it's okay, Dodge. He hates it. I mean, it's really caked into his paws. Get it. Get it, Dodge. Yeah. Let's look at your paws. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's pretty. It is pretty caked in there. I kind of get it now. It's like sometimes he gets sap. Oh yeah. Sometimes he gets sap in his paws. And he'll spend like an hour trying to get it out. And this mud is actually a lot like sap. Oh yeah, there's little rocks in there. Good boy. Wow. Good boy. Good boy. He's kind of going crazy trying to get that out, but he's being pretty fun about it. He's a good dog. You're a good boy. You want to keep hiking? You want to go for a hike? Want to go for a hike? Yeah? We made it to a crossroads here, and I just checked on my phone to see if I had a signal here, and it's crazy, but I do. Like, I'm kind of in this bowl. There's a mountain here, a hilltop or whatever, this way, and one over here, and I'm right in between them. And I could totally get a signal, and I could see the topography of where we are and how far it is if I want to take this road or take that road back to camp. And it's quite a bit further to take this road. It would take a long time. The sky's starting to clear up a little bit. I don't know if the sun's going to come out, but we're going to head back to camp. I'm going to end this adventure here with Mr. Echo. Yeah, you see? Good seat. Good boy. With Mr. Echo. Hit that like button for Mr. Echo. He likes it when you hit the like button. And unless anything comes up, like a bear or an elk or a deer, then we'll call it good for this video. Thanks for joining us on the Got Out channel. Dodge, are you ready to go back to camp? Want to go back to camp? Let's go. Oh, we just got back to camp. Dodger's tired, but there's a stray dog, a loose dog in our camp. See if Dodger's got enough energy to make friends with it. he'll be nice. Be nice. Boy,